Oh shit. Oh god. Yo. React to Dante react to Patch CC talk about Drake and Kendrick are liars. You see it up here. Liars. You're a liar. You're a liar. Nah. Nah. You're a liar. We're gonna react to that motherfucker.
We getting skits now, bro. We finding old skits now, bro. Old skits. Patrick CC with his take. Drake and Kendrick are liars. Oh shit. Ah shit. This is gonna ruffle some feathers, man. What are we talking about here, man? Let's listen.
Okay. It's all calm down. Everybody calm down. I don't even know where to start. Kendrick and Drake, they are not playing around anymore. Nope. It was already deep, okay? It was already deep. It was already layered. But it...
What's up? Hold on, y'all.
Come on, y'all. I'm gonna feel like the Bev. Never, never, never. Hey, Twitch chat. He's just sucking my dick, like you.
It just got...
My bad.
It just got so much deeper. There's no more need to break down the lyrics and look for the subliminal messages or the hidden agenda behind all this. No, it's been said. It is on the table. Both of them have expressed clearly and concisely what they want.
That's another thing I like. I like the fact that a lot of the bars are like kind of like they're kind of straightforward. Like you don't gotta look too much into it. It's kind of like face value shit.
You and I to know about...
That's how you know niggas just like... That's how you know niggas is just like, yo, fuck this, bro.
About one another. And they both made some crazy accusations. Accusations that would genuinely alter the course of their career. Genuinely alter their perceptions forever. Genuinely make people question what they thought they knew about either rapper if receipts are provided and some of these things come to light to be true. But I think all of us can agree that somebody's got to be lying. One of them. They like I can't even speak. There's got to be lies. There has to be. And I'm not just gonna break down
that's what I needed to see.
Every lyric and what it means in this video. Y'all can go on Rap Genius or Twitter for that. I know I have, because it's really interesting to see all the little subliminals and disses and references, and that's cool. But what I'd rather do is take a look at the disses, the accusations that actually matter. Not the tiny little fun things like... Let's look at the bigger picture here. First, let's start with what Kendrick wants you to know about Drake. Drake allegedly has a daughter that he's hiding, and apparently she's 11 years old. Drake is a Harvey Weinstein level predator. Drake has sex offenders on his payroll. Drake is running a sex trafficking ring inside of his mansion. Drake is a pedophile. Drake hates black women. Drake lies about his religion. Drake lies about his identity because he doesn't feel comfortable or doesn't truly feel in his heart that he is a black man. There are obviously pages and pages more disses, like Drake having a gambling addiction.
Did he shave? I feel like Patrick didn't look like this before.
Getting peed on, getting ab implants, and these are mean-spirited and entertaining to dissect, but are seriously non-issues when compared to potentially running a sex trafficking ring. Now, I'm not sure how any of this could really be proven to be true, but what are the ramifications for Drake? Will the general public or the culture still see Drake as this glamorous, charming...
They already do, bruh. There's been so much shit that's come out about Drake in the past, bro. There's already been shit that's coming out about Drake that came out about Drake in the past, and people bring it up, talk about it for like a week, week and a half, made the memes. He's a weirdo, the fucking Stranger Thing memes and all that shit. I remember that. Then he dropped like 3 singles, didn't even take that much. Dropped a few singles, niggas was back on like, yo, Drake in my rotation, like da 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 da. So
marvelous, ostentatious superstar.
it's like, that's why I said, bro, we need the cops involved if shit is as serious as people are saying it is, bro.
Or will they start to look at him sideways? Look at him as a depraved predator? Even before R. Kelly and Diddy were exposed formally, people spoke about their ways for years. It was kind of like an open secret. Will people at least start seeing Drake as someone who strategically shifts his identity like a chameleon whenever it benefits him? How he changes his accent, his cadence, and demeanor depending on the geographical location that he's in, or
And everybody noticed this too when he was doing this. Said it was corny for like a week. Then they got mad at the next thing, or they memed the next thing. Chat, this always happens with the internet because they're fake. Like they fake care about shit for the tweets, for the engagement, for the memes, and then they move on to the next thing when it's like a nigga drops a single, or like, yo, we still talking about this, like da da da. That's just how it is, bro.
people that he's around. We know he grew up in a predominantly white Jewish neighborhood, but once...
And no, nobody's saying it's right, bro. Okay? Nobody's saying it's right. I'm saying what it is.
he got more famous, he stopped talking about his religion and stopped representing it. Why? Is it too risky?
Is Drake Jewish? Is he Jewish? Is that why he stopped talking about it?
Will it
I mean, it ain't wrong with me to do it. It'll just be,
his aura? Will people knowing who he really is hurt his position in pop culture, ultimately leading to less opportunity and less money? That answer is definitely yes. I mean, religion has been the root cause of literal wars. So then you have to ask yourself, is it really that crazy for someone to hide who they truly are to protect their safety or their income? I mean, most of y'all don't know who I really am or who your favorite content creator.
Can you get a BBL next? Kendrick dropping tonight with Kanye. Where the hell you get that from?
Imagine.
Is that a bad thing? The main difference there, I think, is that musicians are artists who make art that we deeply resonate with. And human civilization as we know it have expressed themselves through art since the beginning of time. Creating art, appreciating art, it's literally in our DNA. But then you have to ask yourself, is Drake making art? Because we know Kendrick is. Like, there is no doubt. Or is
art is what's the word? Subjective.
Perception.
Art. Because we know Kendrick is. Like, there is no doubt.
No, Kendrick talking to the nigga's family one at a time, sitting them down, that's like actual art, bro. That's actually art, bro.
Or is Drake making a product? This is like Van Gogh beefing with the paintbrush. An artist beefing with something that helps paint pictures. Are people...
Yo, bruh. Hold on, bruh.
Why Patrick low-key cooking, though, ain't he?
Civilization as we know it have expressed themselves through art since the beginning of time. Creating art, appreciating art, it's literally in our DNA. But then you have to ask yourself, is Drake making art? Because we know Kendrick is. Like, there is no doubt. Or is Drake making a product? This is like Van Gogh beefing with the paintbrush. An artist beefing with something that helps paint pictures.
That's an interesting take. I like that. Are you agnostic? Huh?
Wait a moment, nigga. Wait a moment, nigga.
Was that a typo? Wait. The way he's saying, I'm not gonna lie. The way he said that, I get what he's saying, because Drake specifically makes music that he knows, like, that is specifically made for radio. It's made for people to vibe out to. And he just has a way to do it in a way where the song will always be catchier. And I think he's done it for so long that he does that shit on accident, even when he's trying to do just rap shit, bro. Not religious, but not opposed to God. Oh. You know what's crazy? I never heard that. Cause people will always be like, are you what's the word? What's the word where it's just like you don't believe in, like you just don't
Atheist.
that shit or some shit like that, or you're against it. Yeah, atheist is like I
Atheist.
think against it, like shit like that. I always tell people I'm not nothing, bro. I don't want a label, because once you put a label on something, people just go by that label, and that's not what I am. But that is like, I kind of like that description. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like that description. I just live life. Like, I don't judge people based on what they believe in. And I'm not going to judge. I'm not going to get mad at somebody because they believe in things. I'm not going to get mad if somebody says, bow your head. I'm not going to be like, who y'all praying to, bro? Like, I respect everybody's belief. Like, same thing with when it's, was it Ramadan and stuff like that? I'll make sure I'm not, like, eating in people's face and shit like that. I'm not going to be like, you can't do this. Like, I respect everybody's life, but me personally, I just, I'm just living my life. Like, I'm just living my life, man. I'm not against nothing. I don't, I'm not against anything.
Are people in interviews going to start throwing subliminals at Drake? Are brands going to stop working with him? Are major celebrities and basketball players going to stop showing him love? Are pop stars going to stop working with him? Are new rappers going to stop taking features? And
you know what can only make that happen is if the fans actually show that they think Drake is weird and start to get annoying to the fact where if you even post a Drake song in the background, that they're like, are we still listening to Drake? You still listening to Drake? Because that's how a lot of celebrities move, or a lot of influencers move. They will only just stop doing something or stop fucking with something if they see that other people are telling them that they don't like it. Because it'll make them look bad. They want to look good for, the audience and shit like that. So now we're not fucking with Drake? Oh, it's my fault. That was an accident. Oh, we're not doing this now? That's why, bro. Like, it's like, yo, stand on business, bro. Stand on business. It's already happening. I ain't gonna lie. I think this though might be it could be. I don't know. I just don't know. Cause we need people to step forward and say that Drake did this. I was there when Drake did that. Or I seen this, or Drake did this to me. Like, until those type of people step forward, until the law gets involved, I don't think people are gonna like really like take it.
But like, I don't know, like, who would come out though? I'm so confused. Like, if somebody came out and be like, okay, Drake did this to me, that would be the most random shit ever. Like, I think it's random that they saying that Drake's a offender. But
right now, people are just side-eyeing Drake, but there's still no like proof. There's just like evidence of weird shit, like him kissing the girl on stage, which is crazy. How I don't know how that's not like hello, like. But somehow, whatever, people, it's whatever. He dropped a new single. That shit was hard, and we moved away. The Bobby Millie shit.
When he got that little girl, when he got that girl on stage, she said it herself. She said he didn't pick her. His crew picked her out. He didn't know, and nothing happened. She said nothing happened. It's okay. So I feel like if it's okay, like, with both sides, like, Drake's okay with it, like, obviously he's not okay with doing it with, underage women, but he's okay with not going to the court, like, they're okay with it, and she's okay with it, then it shouldn't be no repercussions. He didn't know. Okay. Keep it pushing, you feel me?
That shit was weird. He dropped a single. Oh yeah, that shit was weird. I remember that. But this song kind of fire. Just go ahead. We'll talk about it. Like, we'll move on to the next thing.
It's not like he groomed her or anything. It was just like
photo ops with him. Are radios going to stop playing his music? I'm not saying these things need to happen for Kendrick to be perceived as the winner. We already know he is the winner. But Kendrick is exposing some real shit here. Like, is this just going to be perceived as some silly rap beef? Then Drake jumps on a podcast 2 years from now.
Bobby Miller, whatever the girl name is, bro. 11, bro.
Millie Bobby Brown.
You are like Papa, you lie.
Now and is like, damn, me and Kendrick up the culture.
What would it take for you to get into basketball? If everyone on the court started playing football.
We fucked up hip hop with that. That shit was crazy. It was so good for hip hop. It was such good competition. Like, bro, this is
You lie.
This is not competition. This is exposing real shit. This is exposing crimes. This is exposing damning evidence of criminal activity.
And all this nigga said was, "Show me I got a daughter. I quit music right now."
I was gonna say, bro, that diss track that he came back with was literally him just saying, "Nah, I didn't do that. You can't prove that. You can't prove that, Kendrick. Nah, and your manager fucked your bitch." That was weak. That was weak. You ain't coming, bro. Kendrick is coming at this nigga with real life allegations, like bing, 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 bing. Drake ain't said no damning allegations to Kendrick. What? He beat his wife, but didn't he beat that case? Or didn't that get resolved? That's old news, buddy. You was a well-known sex trafficker according to Kendrick, and you still doing this shit. You got sex offenders working for you right now as we speak. I'm just saying. Kendrick throwing missiles. He throwing missiles. Drake only shooting bullets.
Hello? What about the allegations, dog?
That should genuinely be assessed and would strip someone of their platform, of their influence, because they're a danger to society as just like a normal person, let alone a super celebrity. Just again, I want to reiterate the question. Do you think that the sort of general public, the person, the average person, not hip hop fans, but the average person, are they genuinely going to look at everything that Kendrick is saying and think like, damn, I'm really, really looking at Drake differently now? Like,
nope. People only do that, bro. People only do that shit online. They do that shit online to make themselves look good. But they know if as soon as Drake drops, or as soon as anything involving Drake drops, they're gonna react, or they're gonna listen to it. They're gonna watch people react to it.
I'm with him. I'm with Dontai on his point, because I know me. He could do all of these things and above. But if Drake drops on fire, I'm gonna go listen to it, because I know how to separate the artist from the music. You know, I'm not gonna be like, "Oh my god, Drake is really that." Like, no, nigga, I'm gonna just be like, okay, I really like this song. To me, that's like your mama listening to R. Kelly at the function. They separating the artist from the music. Don't disregard that R. Kelly got bangers, cause he do. He definitely do. And your mama know it too. Come on, bro.
And then that's probably where they're gonna be like, y'all still listening to it? You searched up this video and going in the comments talking about y'all. You are just like them. You are no different, bro. You are no different, bro.
I don't know. We'll see. Now, with that being said,
chat, when you really don't fuck with somebody, you're not looking up nothing. Chat, when's the last time y'all went on YouTube and typed EDP new video? EDP interview. Not me.
Not me.
I never had like any interest in searching up EDP. Well, I never really watched his stuff before, but
EDP was funny as fuck.
Never typed that nigga's name.
He was funny as hell.
This nigga's name.
Let's look at the accusations or what Drake wants.
It's one thing if you fuck up once. Well, that's still bad. That's not even fuck up. You actually went there, but nigga, you did it twice. You did it twice, bro.
You to know about Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick beats his wife. One of Kendrick's kids is actually Dave Freeze. Dave is a childhood friend and right-hand man of Kendrick, who co-founded their label PG Lang. Kendrick isn't as good of a father as he claims he is. Kendrick bought a penthouse in Brooklyn to live the life of a single man because he doesn't actually want to marry the woman he proposed to 9 years ago, nor does he want to raise his child. Kendrick isn't the social activist he claims he is. And again, same thing, Drake throws in a lot of other smaller details.
But look, no allegations though. Like, okay, he beats his wife. Like, that's old shit, bro. Like, apparently they been through this shit, bro. And he done already beat that shit, like, feel me, or cover that shit up, like, come on, bro.
Smaller disses, but mostly just talks about Kendrick being short. But really, the only damning accusations from Drake are that Kendrick beats his girl and that one of his kids is actually from his business partner.
That's what I'm saying.
Also, the fiance thing, like being proposed at in 2015 and still fiance.
Obviously, we know why domestic violence is bad. That doesn't need to be explained.
They haven't gotten married yet?
No, to some people it does. Okay? To some people it does, bro. Like, to some people, you actually need to tell them that, yo, this is bad, by the way.
Smaller details and smaller disses, but mostly just talks about Kendrick being short. But really, the only damning accusations from Drake are that Kendrick beats his girl and that one of his kids is actually from his business partner. Obviously, we know why domestic violence is bad. That doesn't need to be explained. And it's pretty obvious to see why, if that information was proven somehow, that would genuinely make people look at Kendrick Lamar differently. And as far as one of his kids...
Yeah, differently, but guess what? They'll still listen to his music.
I'm saying.
Potentially not being his. While that information is shocking, one could also argue that Kendrick choosing to raise a child that he knows isn't his is honorable. I mean, I was raised by my
bro,
stepdad,
okay, listen, that's what I'm saying. Like, him saying that that's not his kid don't really matter, you feel me? All we can know that Kendrick been knew this. You just putting the unnecessary ass information out there in the world. Like, what if Kendrick is low-key just raising the kid because Dave Freeze isn't? Feel me? Like, he's just stepping up. He's the father that stepped up on some real shit. Like, feel me? And Drake obviously not in this nigga's circle to know that shit.
Death. I mean, it would hurt your image if you're some sort of like macho man Andrew Tate type of guy, but Kendrick never pushed that. So honestly, you could argue that Kendrick would just look like even more of a better man if he was raising a kid that wasn't his.
That's what I'm saying.
Leans on the concept of being a bad father just the same way that Kendrick says that Drake is a bad father, but Drake's only major claims are that Kendrick doesn't take photos with his son. Like, that's not crazy at all, and it's pretty easy to understand why a celebrity wouldn't want to.
Right, he don't want to
guy. Like,
you don't want to.
Who wants to do that shit?
Super.
That's what I'm saying.
You could also argue
that
that
they don't do it.
Who chooses to push their child who can't make decisions for them.
Exactly, bro.
Are these all Kanye kids?
I don't want no fucking Family Channel, okay? You will never see no D and D Nation, okay? Dontai, Danielle, Demir Nation, okay? I would using children for like likes and all this shit, and like, you know what? Respect to them. I ain't judging, but I am judging. It's just weird, bro. You know,
because they think about the income, bro, and we've known that, bro. They think about the income. You know how much money they probably made off of the what is it called? Meet the Kardashians, bro. Oh my gosh.
Shit off. You're happy because
bankroll. Run it up.
Really push them to do certain things that they probably don't even really want to do.
Themselves to the public and make them a public figure before they even have a choice. You could argue that that's bad parenting, because we all know how child stars typically end up. And then the other major accusation that Kendrick is some sort of fake social activist, I just don't really see how that could be proven. A large part of social activism is amplifying your voice and using your voice to speak up and support your agenda. Kendrick has dedicated
3D Nation is kind of hard. I might have to talk to Danielle about that. Wait, we might have to figure something out. 3D Nation? Hold on. That shit kind of hits. And it's a bag? Hello, Family Channel bag? What the fuck? 3D? Yo, 3D Nation? Let me pitch this.
She raised her phone and said no.
I think she's watching and she already knows, and that's why she's not picking up.
That's what I'm saying. Look to me in this nigga chat, bro.
My fault. Why are you side-eyeing me? I don't know you.
Dedicated albums to speak about the Black experience in America and push for positive change in his communities, and his actions have also matched his words. And even if it was hypothetically fake and Kendrick was like a fraud and he didn't actually care, It's the most positive fake agenda I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And y'all know I was initially thinking Drake was winning this beef, so I'm not even trying to be biased towards Kendrick. But Drake doesn't have much grounds to stand on. His accusations just pale in comparison to what Kendrick is accusing him of.
Yeah.
Plus, when you consider the craziest chess move, which is potentially the truth, is that Kendrick predicted that Drake's diss would involve him making lies about Kendrick's family based on things that Kendrick said in his own Mr. Morale album. Because in that album, Kendrick deeply discusses his complicated family life and his own hypocrisies as a man. And Drake did exactly that. He came after Kendrick's family, but we don't know if the information that Drake is going off of is solely based on Kendrick's own admissions on his album, or if he is really exposing him for some information that we don't know. But when you also consider that Kendrick said that Drake has a mole in his camp feeding Kendrick information because they feel he deserves to
It's him. It's definitely this black nigga.
be exposed, and that claim is backed up by dropping his Meet the Grams diss literally 30 minutes after Drake dropped his Family Matters diss, and that cover art has an item referencing everything in Drake's song.
That was like the biggest, that was the biggest what the fuck moment. To drop that immediately after, bro.
That he dropped 30 minutes ago. So from here, I mean, what happens? Well, the last time Drake got exposed, he dropped Scorpion like 3 weeks later, and everyone just kind of went back to being distracted by his...
Okay, Dontai.
So,
Damn, Simon.
we might possibly get another album. We might possibly get another album, Drake album, man.
3 weeks later, and everyone just kind of went back to being distracted by his catchy tune.
And I'm gonna be real, I'm not gonna react to it, bro. If he drops an album instead of addressing anything, I'm not reacting to it. I'm just not gonna do it, bro.
Imagine. Oh, this nigga. Imagine he's in the middle of a diss. He's this war, right? He's in the middle of battle or war, bro, right? And literally next week he drops an album, literally not addressing anything, bro. That would be so fucking crazy, bro.
Like, bro, drop a track addressing this shit, or I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing.
I'm saying he can't until this shit over. He can't drop nothing, bro.
And try to brush this shit under the rug. This is too big to not talk about.
That's what I'm saying. Until this shit over, he cannot drop no music.
Really care what Pusha
If
T
it's
has
not
to say,
about,
but
you
I
feel
think
me?
we can all agree that Kendrick is on a way different level than Pusha T.
Yeah.
Even
Hell
though
yeah.
Pusha T's information was shocking and everybody was talking about it, there is a different level of people talking about this beef now. Literally everyone is talking about this beef. So that means that everyone is paying attention to these major accusations.
Even like Danielle, like she don't even listen to like rap like that. She don't even listen to rap like that. And she's telling me I need to react to this. She said her words, Kendrick bodied him. I was like, bodied? When you say shit like that? Bodied? The fuck? Yo.
That Kendrick is making. So will Drake just drop an album and go back to distracting the world with catchy tunes, or will his team crumble from within as he searches for this mole and the industry and the public starts to shift against him until he ultimately gets exposed for these terrible crimes? It's tough to say, but Kendrick most definitely won this rap beef from just a rap perspective and just a straight up mean-spirited fighting perspective. It's over. And one last thing, in Drake's Family Matters diss, he confirmed that Metro, aka Leland Wayne, is the reason why Future and Drake are beefing. So I was right.
Damn, he had to just throw that in y'all face.
Bro, he just shitted on y'all.
I'm gonna stand by what I said. Check the comments. Oh fuck, I already exited out of it. I'm gonna stand by what I said, bro. If Drake drops anything that isn't the diss, isn't a diss, and he just drops like a song that's just like a song, I'm not listening to it. I'm not reacting to anything that isn't a response.
That's some real shit. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Kendrick is actually going fucking crazy. Drake, you need to step it the fuck up, bro. I ain't gonna lie. And you see, I feel like you taking your sweet time now. Like, Kendrick is already ready, nigga. He ready for you to drop because he got a motherfucker. Come on, Drake. Come on.